I'm standing with Lisa in front of her beautiful V8 Vantage Prodrive Aston Martin, and the first thing I really have to say is the colour.
It's Merlot red. It is gorgeous, and it's one of the things that attracted me to the car.
It is really stunning. And how long have you had it?
We bought it in the spring of 2015, or I bought it in the spring of 2015. Yeah.
So why a Prodrive?
It was more of an accident than design. I wanted a baby Vantage, and this came up on the market. We went to see it at Nicholas Mee's, and I fell in love with it. I mean,
it's as simple as that.
It is as simple.
Did you drive it before you bought it?
Yes, I did. But in London, because that's where Nicholas was at the time, is actually quite difficult to do. So I didn't really get it more than 30 miles an hour, and it wasn't until after I'd bought it that I was able to actually experience, the full the full speed of it. And we've taken it to Germany and driven it on the autobahns, and it is very powerful.
Have you driven the standard V8 Vantage car?
Yes, I have.
And
we used to have
one. And the
one.
difference?
Well, the standard is 380 brake horsepower. With the Prodrive modifications, this is 425.
With an increased torque as well?
Yes. So you have to assume I don't remember all the spec stuff, but yes, there is an increased
I don't think it matters when you're driving a car and you love it and you take it out for a drive.
Exactly.
Who wants to look at the technical specification? Is it fun to drive?
It absolutely is fun to drive. It has an ability to stick to the ground, and you can really make it work for you. And you get in the car and you just have this I get in the car and I can't help but smile. You literally, bad day, get in the car.
It's called grin factor. It should be written on the spec sheet.
It should be. Number one, this causes 10 out of 10 grin factor. You're absolutely right.
It's good. So what are your plans with the car?
Well, there's no intention of selling it. We're going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. My other half does want to. He keeps talking about it, but it's too much of a important car to me, and I think given the rarity of them,
You're not making a choice between your husband and the car, are you?
No, the next model car, the next Vantage. No, he's quite new as a husband. I'm not ready to trade in yet.
Stick with what you've got and
no, absolutely.
Keep the car as well, because I think it's absolutely stunning. I think it's the only Merlot colour here.
It is. Well, it's the only Merlot V8 Vantage Prodrive.
Is it the only Merlot V8 Vantage?
I don't know if it's the only Merlot V8 Vantage, but it's definitely the only Merlot V8 Vantage Prodrive.
I haven't seen one before, and I must say I'm very taken with it. It's quite easy to keep clean.
It is, unless you put sticky fingers on it. Yes, it is quite easy to keep clean. It obviously has bugs splatters on it because we've driven it down here, but yes, you don't see the smears, and I'm not the best at when it comes to cleaning it always, but yeah.
I think it's great they were actually using it, and this is what the cars are built for. Aston Martins were always used. They were raced, they were rallied, they were driven, they were used.
And that's what we bought it for, is to actually use it, and I do use it regularly, and I have been seen to use it in January when they could be slightly colder than it should be, when other Astons are tucked up in the garage.
Is the biggest problem finding somewhere safe to park it?
I do go to the supermarket in it occasionally, but I do find that I park it at the very back of the supermarket car park with as much space as possible. Someone always comes to park next to it, though.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? And then take a picture of your normal car. I won't mention a name, but
no, other makes are available.
Yes, other makes that are available at a less price.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I do go shopping it. I haven't actually gone to the tip in it, so there's a line where I draw. But yeah,
it would cause a stir if you took some rubbish to the tip.
It probably would do.
Go on, do it. I dare you. On the bucket list. Go on
then. Okay, next week.
Early in the morning next week. Good. Thanks a lot for talking to us. Great to see your car. Great to meet you. And have fun driving at home.
Oh, definitely.
The weather's cooling down now, thank goodness.
It is.
I can almost get my hat off, but it's been a boiling day here. But have you enjoyed it?
It's been absolutely fantastic. I mean, the number of cars is what they're talking about, over 800 Astons here, and the facilities and the museums.
Well, I have to ask you this. If you're not a member, are you going to join?
It's something we're definitely going to think about. I mean, we do live up in the Midlands, so it's a long way away, but we have friends here, and it might be on the Christmas list for the
Drive
kids.
down, stay with friends, bring a picnic, have a day out.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's so much to see here. Are you interested in aeroplanes?
I think, yes, in some ways I like to see them in the sky from down here.
And your husband, is he interested?
Yes.
There you
So
are.
there's a good reason to come along.
I think we'll see you at Brooklands again.
I think you will. It's been
Thanks very much.
Thank
Great
you.
day. Bye.
Bye-bye.